Kumul Petroleum Holdings Limited is much more than the national petroleum company. It is also an energy company. Kumul Petroleum is the mandated state-owned company nominee to hold government equity in petroleum developments such as the PNG LNG project. However, it is also involved in maximizing the domestic utilization of some of the energy that the country exports as oil and LNG. Gas agreements for the Papua and Penyang LNG projects require developers to set aside 5% of the gas and LNG they process to be used domestically within Papua New Guinea, primarily to be used to generate electricity, although it could be used as a feedstock to produce chemicals such as methanol or urea. PNG has vast sustainable energy resources such as hydro, solar, wind and geothermal power. However, it will be some years before these are fully harnessed for electricity generation. And the country will rely on gas as a greener transition fuel for electricity generation, as there is a switch away from liquid fuels such as diesel and heavy fuel oil, especially in main centers of the country. Kumul Petroleum is actively involved in assisting the government to increase Papua New Guinean households' access to electricity, a vital prerequisite for improved livelihoods, provision of social services, the development of SMEs, and processing of agricultural products. Kumul Petroleum is a 50% partner with Santos in New Power Limited, which operates a 58 megawatt gas-fired power station, which since 2020 has dispatched electricity to the Port Moresby power grid, enabling PNG Power to shut down liquid fuel generators and reduce its power purchase costs. Utilizing gas from the nearby PNG LNG plant at Caution Bay, the new power gas engines dispatch electricity via a dedicated transmission line to a substation in the suburb of Geruhu. Kumul Petroleum Holdings Limited has also organised construction of hundreds of kilometres of low-voltage transmission lines and associated equipment, mostly in the Hela and Southern Highlands provinces, enabling the connection of thousands of people in communities, health and education facilities to PNG Power's high-voltage Ramu grid. This construction has been carried out using landowner contractors to further maximise local benefits from this rural electrification infrastructure. Kumul Petroleum is carrying out studies into the establishment of floating LNG storage and regasification plants that could be situated in coastal centres to store and supply gas for power generation, mines and industry. These plants would be resupplied with LNG transported from the LNG plant at Caution Bay, just outside Port Moresby. Kumul Petroleum has also signed an MOU with the New Ireland provincial government to investigate the feasibility of establishing a 5 megawatt solar and battery installation in Kavieng to provide electricity to the town and surrounding communities. Recently, an MOU has been signed between Kumul Petroleum and the Ministry of International Trade and Investment, in which Kumul Petroleum has undertaken to provide energy solutions to provide electricity to Special Economic Zones, or SEZs, that are planned to be established around the country. Access to reliable and affordable power is one of the essential prerequisites for an SEZ to attract investors and operate effectively. The particular energy sources chosen will depend on the location of the SEZ and what is appropriate in that particular area. Kumul Petroleum will continue to play a critical role in the ongoing electrification of Papua New Guinea through ensuring greater utilization of the country's renewable and non-renewable resources to generate power, as well as assisting in the reticulation of this electricity to customers in rural villages, provincial centres and industry. The supply of reliable and affordable electricity is key to accelerating the country's development. Kumul Petroleum really is the country's national petroleum and energy company.